Welcome back to another video on Bavarian Motorworks. Yeah, I'm in my dressing gown. It's bloody freezing out there. So anyway, I've got another thermostat here. Now the car is currently getting up to about 84 Celsius after a drive. I do believe it should be a little bit higher than that. It should be in like the 90 region. And also what's happening is the hot air, when the heaters are on, they're not really that hot. They're very lukewarm, even on the highest setting. And it's been suggested that I change to a Marley thermostat, which is apparently should fix that problem. So that's what I'm going to do a coolant change. But before I do that, I'm going to use this thermometer on the current thermostat after a drive, and we'll see if this stat makes any difference at all. Personally, I believe it's the heater valve. I think because I've had a similar problem before on one of my old E36 BMWs. They were very prone for heater valve failures. Basically, the heater valve has like a little plunger almost, and that can get stuck and not quite let enough coolant into the heater matrix. But anyway, we'll see what happens first. So the original thermostat will be left in, and after I take it out for a drive tomorrow, I will use this thermostat in the heating vent on the highest setting, and we'll see what temperature it sits at, and then we'll see what temperature it will be after I change the thermostat. If it fixes it, wonderful. If it doesn't, then obviously we shall know it's probably going to be either a clogged heater matrix or the actual heater valve. So at that point I will flush it through, have a look at the heater valve as well. I will video that, and hopefully we can fix the problem. Right, car's fully warm, 84C as you can see. Now on the thermometer, it's upside down, but it's reading 35.5, and the last temperature I did get was 44, which I think is a bit cool. But I will research that, but I don't think it should be warmer than that. It's kind of not roaring hot, it's kind of weak, lukewarm temperature. So yeah, we'll change the thermostat, we'll give it a flush, and then we'll see what happens. Okay, I just got home from work, so as you can see the temperature of the car is currently 84C. I believe it should be in the 88-90, and excuse me, I'm using this meat thermometer to measure the temperature that's coming out of the vents, and it gets to about 44C, and I'm not sure. I know it's upside down, but it is 42C there. So I'm not entirely sure if that is too cold. I think that's far too cold. Where's the other one? Right. Let's put it in this vent. What happens? Does it say? Right, it's at 41. But yeah, that will slowly go up to about 44. So what we'll do is I'll do a coolant flush, use the mild thermostat, and give the heater valve a good flush as well, and hopefully we'll see an improvement on that. Okay, carrying on. So I've got a new thermostat to go in there, and I want to give all the heater matrix a good flush. Now I have emptied all the coolant out, so I want to get this off. Now these, if you've got poor heat, these can stick sometimes to get corroded inside, so you can take them apart. So come on. Oh, what I'll sake. Oh, well, let me get that plug off. Proving difficult this, due to the access and getting these spring clips off. So I'm going to get this cover off, this 6 torque screws. So I'm going to get it off while it's all connected up on that side and just see what the deal is, and then go from there really, because it's not an easy task. Okay, I've got it off. So just be careful when you pry it up. You can use something like that to pry it up and out once you get the screws off, and then you end up with something like this. These are like the plungers and like a little gasket. So I'm going to take this inside and give it a good clean up. What you could do in the meantime is just spray some WD-40 in there and flush it out. So I'm going to guess if you fire some water in there, it should come out that side, I think. Anyway, I'll explain that later on, but let's work on that first. Okay, I've got it all apart. Now I use a bit of sandpaper to clean off the rust. Now it's these that do stick, but this one's not too bad. It is a little bit sticky, but I'm going to use some WD-40 just to free it up a bit. And same with this one, I've already cleaned it up. But yeah, they do normally stick, these, and that's what prevents you getting good heat in the cabin. But it looks alright, but still worth checking. So I'll put some WD-40 in that and I'll reassemble it. Right, after struggling with those horrible spring clips, I've managed to get it all off, and I've reassembled the valve. So now I'm going to take the thermostat off. So the best way to do this is, obviously you need to take off your charge pipe. Once you empty all the coolant, by the way, unhook that pipe, and then you can start undoing all the bolts, and then you can pull it away from this pipe. But this pipe you need to get off as well, because there's like a little Allen key bolt there, and then you can move it. Without doing that, it's a bit of an arse ache. So let me get the thermostat off. Right, doing a flush now, and that's a very messy job. So put the hose in each one of those pipes in the heater core. You just got to make sure it runs clear, and that's it. Right, now to reassemble. Okay, it's all back together, back on. Absolute bloody nightmare they are, those spring clips. So awkward, but they're on. The new thermostat is on. At the minute, I'm using water at the minute, because the reason for that is that I don't want to waste the antifreeze in case there is a leak, because that's going to be a total waste. So I'm just going to make double sure that I have no leaks anywhere, especially in the thermostat area. They can be a right pain in the backside. So I will get the car up to temperature, bleed it. If there's no leaks, I will let it cool down, empty it, and then put the antifreeze in. But let's see what happens. Okay, the coolant has been flushed, new antifreeze put in, new thermostat, the Marley thermostat put in. Now at idle it sits at 85C. While driving that will go up to about 87, 88 and then drop back down, which I think is right. Now the telling point is the meat thermometer. Now if you remember, it was at 44C. Look at that. I know it's upside down, but that is 69.5C now. So it looks like the new thermostat has definitely made a good difference to the heat. And let's not forget the clean out of the heater valve, but to be honest I don't think that was necessary. But anyway, that's settled that argument, that always use a Marley thermostat rather than anything else. Yeah, always go Marley, because that it is absolutely sweltering now. Obviously it's going down now because I took it out, but yeah, 69.5C. So that settles it. If you do change your thermostat on your E60 5 Series, go for a Marley thermostat and your heat will be much better in the cabin. It's absolutely sweltering in here, so I'm going to end up turning it off. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on the next one.